Brilliant stuff, and 3 points. Sum it up.
Yeah, you know, it's been a soul-searching week. You know, you can rant and rave, and I did have a grumble on Thursday, but I got all those sort of negatives out the way on Thursday, and you know, we turned up all rocking and ready to go, and you know, credit to the lads, because you know, at 2-0 there was, you know, you got Mike Green, who's played league football, should have cleared the ball, and you got Cooper, your most experienced player, done brilliant for you since he's been here, doing things like that. But all credit. The lads have come back, we've taken our chances. Morph looked the player he was last year, and I think that was a big difference for us, because the front two haven't been firing on all cylinders for one reason or another. But, you know, the whole squad, fantastic. And, you know, we haven't had much lady luck this season, and I just said to him in there, you know, Davo wasn't on the bench today. At 10:30, he was not on the bench, and that's not a flippant comment. He was not on the bench, but I just felt we're playing Halifax next week, which is a tough game. You know, got a draw there last year, so we won't be worried about them. But I just needed to shake it up and prove a point to someone. But it's an away. It was a home game. I wanted options. Ben Hunt got injured when he was doing some shooting at half time. So fair play to him. He was honest and said that he wasn't quite right, because he probably would have been on before Davo. And Davo's reacted in the way that I wanted him to, and he's got his goal, which got us back in it. I think it was a bit lucky that they went ahead, because we bossed the second half, and then, you know, the report was that they're not great at set plays, and that's what you know, I said that was the most important thing today, was our set plays, and that's how it's turned out. Tom Hamlin coming back and scoring 2 goals, fantastic.
Oh, that's our best second half display this season. Would you admit we've had a problem there?
The lads are fit. The lads are fit. You know, the Histon game. It was a shocking refereeing decision. Everyone knows that. With the ball behind Coopy. The Solihull one was even worse. The ref even apologised that he got the decision wrong. You know, we should have beaten Solihull. They'd still be out there now scoring a goal. You can't blame players for. Yes, we were getting a little bit deep, but we were grinding out a result. And you know, it won a penalty, and you can't blame that. The one against against Histon won a penalty, and you can't legislate for decisions like that. You get them going through, you get them not. A lot of refs wouldn't have given Darren Mullins the free kick that he scored from. You know, they would have sort of let it go. You know, some do and some don't, and we had that little bit of luck on the whole day with what I've said about Davo. You know, I left Sam Rawlins out. He would have been on the pitch. Would we have won with him on the pitch? I don't know. You know, he would have probably come on had he been on the bench, because he is the replacement left back for Jack. If Jack Harris had stayed on, would we have won? So we've got 3 points back today, you know, or 2 points, because we'd have probably held out for a draw, and we've got to build on that. We've got a tough game next week at Halifax, but we drew there last year, and the lads should enjoy that one, because obviously it's the biggest ground in the league.
Well, we've just spoken to Tom Hamlin, and he's praised Lewis Hogg's set pieces. That's a real weapon now, isn't it?
We did a whole session in pre-season, and I have gone over it time and time again so far this season. And if we're not scoring, it's being headed over the bar, or we're getting on the end. Like there was one in the first half that Jack Harris just seemed to miss. So you know, we're getting a few oohs and ahs. And in the Oxford game, had one of those gone in, bearing in mind that was probably our best one on them, and Oxford defended it well. You know, we're going to cause problems in there. And today, I told Oggy that was his main thing, because, you know, that was our set piece. I thought Oggy was struggling today. He's had a problem with the knee, and it's probably a result that he's got a rest with the thing. He'll be back for the FA Cup game, or involved. And but you know, you keep him on for his set piece delivery has been fantastic. And you know, fair play to Tom Hamlin. I've been his critic about finishing ones off, because when I was at Manor Farm with him, I think he scored about between 8 and 10 goals, and he hasn't done it since he's been with us. But you know, he got that, and obviously bearing in mind in that last minute, he's probably struggling from playing 2 games in 4 or 5 days. So you know, credit to him and credit to all the players.
Well, we'll finish off by can you just introduce us to the new signing you made this week?
Yeah, he's a correct. You know, again, I said to him he'll get his chance, and I had a chat with Lids, and Lids might be involved next week, because he's done brilliant. He's raw, he's got a lot of pace, and I want sort of impact players. A couple of the teams we played against, Solihull, who put us under a bit of pressure, albeit it wasn't a penalty, and Oxford, they had some ill impact players coming on. Now if Davo does that, there's no problems. But you know, it's not ideal with that Darren Mullins on the right hand side, and you know, there's a couple of things going on to maybe change a few things for the future, with systems and what have you. But you know, that's for another day. And I've told Asa we do need a right-sided player, and he's got fantastic pace. It will take him time to get in. And again, I was just going to throw him on at the end there, and Davo got the goal. So you know, again, that little bit of lady luck that, you know, no one can deny we have not had this season. So he'll get his chance from time. He's going to be with us for a month, good or bad, and we'll make a decision from there. But I'm quite prepared to give young lads the opportunity now, after a few substandard things. And you know, Davo could quite easily have been with the development today. But he wasn't, and he's done the business, got back in the game, and hopefully he can build from that and go on. And obviously, Halifax was where he done his shoulder last year, so you know, not happy memories for him there. But you know, hopefully that's a turning point for him, because when he's like that, he is a good player.
Okay, we look forward to next week. Thank you.